Hey guys, and welcome to another Pop Culture Overload action figure review. And this week we're going to be having a three-part review. I put it to a vote whether you wanted some custom-made third-party Transformers or these new 6-inch Thundercats. And the overwhelming vote was for the Thundercats. So this is currently what the 6-inch line is offering. We have Lion-O, Chitara, and Panther over here. And there'll be a quick review, kind of a surprise review a little bit later. But for right now, let's get to Lion-O himself. Now, Lion-O, these 6-inch figures, let's just get this out of the way. They have some good points, and they have some really bad points too. Let me try to focus on some of the good first. He comes with a ton of accessories. He comes with, of course, the Sword of Omens. And these are very bendy plastic. They're easily warped, but they're easily straightened back out. And it's certainly pretty cool when you look at it. A lot of detail. You got the Thundercats emblem right there in the center. I don't know how well that's coming through my camera. And it's painted, so you gotta love that. Also, he comes with his claw shield. Well, he comes with two different versions of his claw shield. He comes with a regular closed version, which you have this little teeny tiny Sword of Omens, got the Eye of Thundera in there, and you can fit that right inside the claw gauntlet. There you go. Very nice, and it just hangs at his waist by this little peg. But you can take that peg off. Well, we can take that off totally. And he also comes with a claw shield that's deployed. And this is really cool how this attaches. You take his forearm off. You see it just attaches, just a little peg and a hole there. You got the same peg and a hole there. And you just pop that. Let's see if my camera can get that. I worry popping these on sometimes. It doesn't feel that solid, but once you get it in there, it's very, very nice. It turns real well. And you can take that Sword of Omens and you can store it right in there. And that's very cool. I really like that little add-in feature there. You can take that out though. And the other thing about these guys, they have a ton of posability. He's got it in his feet here. There's a little tilt there too. Double jointed knees. You got a ball and a twist there. The armor, it looks like it might hinder articulation. It does not. It is very flexible, made of a very soft but feels like a durable plastic. This does kind of hinder the articulation just a wee bit, but you can kind of move past it a little bit. He has this nice wrist tilt here. Got the twist of the forearm, double jointed arms, biceps swivel. You got the ball jointed arms. His head is actually on two joints. You've got kind of a back and forth joint here. And his head twists. So you can get a little bit of upward movement there. Get him in the classic Thundercats position here. You just take that sword and, oh, the pauldron just pops right off if you need to get it out of the way, but it just pops right back on. But you can take the sword, and with that wrist tilt that you have, and combine with that, you lose the wrist tilt with the claw gauntlet, but what you get is, let's see if I can tilt my camera back here a little bit. You get this nice Lion-O holding the sword aloft. It just screams Thundercats. Ho! This is a really great figure. And then there are some drawbacks to it. One, it's for such a great figure, I don't understand why we had to have these black pegs throughout the figure here. I mean, this really takes away from the overall look. There's just so many of them. You got it in the legs, the knees, everywhere. And then you come to the back, and we got a lot of screws there. you've got them all over. Just kind of wish they had plugged those with something and just made them look a little better. Oh, he also has this tilt at the torso, and he twists at the waist. Like I said, he's just got a ton of posability. He's even got some fur detail on the back here. But right here, where the straps for the leg armor are, there's no paint apps. It's for really great figures. There was just a little bit more work they could have done with these. And the one thing that really kind of bothers me, for all the great armor work and just the other sculpting, the face is a little boring. It's a little flat, and I think more paint apps could have helped this along just a little bit. But you can barely kind of make out the mouth there. Just a little bit more work into these and they could have been really great. But overall, it is still an excellent figure. It's a great reimagining of the Thundercats for this age. They've got more coming out. We're going to see Tigra. There's a Mumra out. I'll get to the other Thundercats in another review as they come along. But this has been the Thundercats 6-inch Lion-O, and I'm Jazz for Pop Culture Overload. Be seeing you next time.